You're right.
Yeah, so hi everyone.
What's up? What's up?
It's good. Yeah, the only course we're picking is against Acadium. And I heard Ryan wants to pick Alp.
Yep.
Maybe Ventop. Yeah. What's up, Vincent? Been a hot minute.
Yeah. How are you?
Good.
How's my sound?
Good. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm gonna start the stream. I'll be right back. All right. All right, welcome. We got club ladder racing tonight. Ladder race number 99 for me, closing in on that hundo, which is nice. One more to go after this. Probably hit that next week, middle of next week, somewhere around there. Looking forward to that. So we got OTE Gutter Rats. They kind of surprised us out of the pen last time by smashing out of the pen, so we wanted to hopefully be a little bit more ready for that. Got Queens Highway, 7 laps. I don't recall what the power-ups were for this, but let's see in a minute. So we stack up pretty even across the board. I think we have a slight edge in shorter power. Middle, I think they own that, and then towards the long power, we're fairly even across the board. So, yeah, good old Yorkshire, Queens Highway, nice steep, short burst climb at the finish for always an entertaining one at the end here. So, big descent and then a big uphill, short, but big uphill to round us out and finish. Let's hop in Discord, talk some strategy.
Well, that worked for them. Like they were just attacking over and over, and yeah, I threw my hands up at some point.
Yeah, I was popped even before
the aqueduct.
yeah,
I was before the aqueduct. I was right before the aqueduct.
Yeah, that was. I expect. I mean, just because it worked so well for them last time, I definitely expect that they're gonna try to smash out of the pen.
And that's fine. We'll weather it.
Yeah.
And like I said, if I'm feeling okay, and like Ferry or Myers is like pushing it, I might just go over the top and make them regret that.
Regrettable. Yeah, Jason Samuels, 4.5, 20-minute power.
Yeah, but I know. But he's lighter,
it's like, but like still, that's
280 FTP or something.
Well, I have a 248 FTP.
Yeah, but you're cool. He's not.
Nah,
You've got swag. You've got Riz. He does not.
Jesus. These guys are nice fellas. I like
No,
them.
they are.
I like them.
But yeah, I don't know. I always do good on this course, so I'm not too worried about it.
I love this course. Like, the only thing I'm good at is like, or the one thing I'm like pretty decent at is 1 minute power. So should be fun.
That's my weakness.
Yeah. Well, if you're at the line, Lewis, and you're well rested, you're gonna win every sprint, though.
Yeah, maybe. This one's uphill though.
Yeah, there's a descent and then a left-hand
It's pretty
turn,
fast.
and then then it just like launches upward shortly.
Yeah, it's a rectangle with one climb on the long side and then one descent on the long side. That's all it is.
Actually, these guys are good. I like any race that makes you work. That's good.
I don't like I don't like any of that though.
Well, no, I don't actually like it, but I suppose it's useful.
All
All right.
So Lewis,
All
you
right.
said you're. Lewis, you said
Yeah.
you're. All right, cool. I believe in you. Lead us to the promised land.
I don't know if he's not. Oh yeah, he's just watching me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Vincent, you haven't raced a ladder race recently, but the the steering situation is definitely not kind if you don't have it. So we'll try and steer you back in.
Coming on its way. Pulled the trigger yesterday.
Is somebody on the? Is somebody actually on the PC?
No. I do it for the warm up,
Oh, okay.
and then but if you wait till the pan, it
It
doesn't switch for
stays.
everyone else.
Yeah. I do that with the Buffalo on occasion.
That's the second race in a row.
Yeah, it's gonna be every
One
race.
going.
Push.
One surging.
I got it.
That's
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
Meyer.
one of you, because they're just
Yeah,
following.
just one. That's Meyer, so we like the 1v1 with Lewis up there. So make them chase. Lewis has the advantage in that sprint, if it comes down to it. Nice job, Lewis. All right, watch the next one trying to bridge.
I'll follow the next one.
All right, little ramp up. Yeah, he is hauling.
Yeah, it's okay. The next obvious move is to move Samuels and then have a 2-on-1.
Yeah, Lewis, you guys are pretty much even across the
okay.
board when you get to 30 until you get to 30 seconds and below.
Just get your free ride, Lou, and we'll just press the pace little by little.
Yeah, but he's like, dude, smashing.
Yeah, I know, but like Myers is not one of the strongest guys, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like last race the same thing happened, and
raw.
eventually
He has good raw
Lewis got
watts.
dropped.
He has raw
Yeah,
watts.
just be patient. He can't hold this crazy thing. He's a 3.7 20-minute guy. So just be patient.
I'll track David.
And Samuels is hanging at the back, building up.
I mean, keep. Never mind.
See,
Okay.
it's almost back together again. So
Yep, it's there. Yeah, keep going, Ryan. You got a gap.
all right, and let them fill in, chasing Ryan.
Am I always going to stay on the side like this, or?
Keep going.
Oh, Samuels is going.
They're all pushing.
Okay, they have two in the pack behind. It looks like 1 second, but it's close in. Good job, guys.
Yeah, Vincent, make them Make them work. Don't even bother bridging that until they make them do it. We'll take the
I'm here.
numeric.
I'm here.
All right. Keep going through.
Well done.
Nice job. All right, it's anvil and feather.
Hey, that was a great job, Ryan. Because that forced Samuels to go on a long one.
Whew.
Great work.
Yeah, good work bringing that back.
Dude, we didn't do any. He just can't hold anything above 4.0 for long.
Yeah, we should keep pressing here. See if we
The
can
only
pop
one that
him.
can.
See if we can pop him. He's got to be
They
recovering.
looked a little bit weak there on the final bump of the climb. Let's see if we can. Don't hang too far back.
I'm pushing through. I'm following him. Don't burn.
All right, that's Samuel. So he's
Yeah,
the
this
one that
isn't-
can actually.
Yeah, this isn't the matchup you want up here.
No, but it's okay. Actually, it's okay because then we can explode to you and bridge and carry you. So stay with him if you can.
Yeah, I'm good for a bit.
He's slowing.
It wouldn't be a matchup for the finish, but it's a matchup for the race
Use the
development.
anvil here. Use the anvil here. If you have that save feather.
I can't get in the grass.
You can or you cannot.
I cannot.
Okay, where are you? Slightly right or slightly left?
Right? But I'm dropping.
All right.
I'm not gonna be able to keep up with this.
All
He's
right,
doing
boss.
like 6'5". That's their ruby. So
I'm fucked.
You okay, Lou?
Yeah.
Look like you hit the brakes. All right, and the key here is we have to surrender first place to keep up. They're gonna start surging in groups. But we have to surrender first place to Samuels only. And if he decides to stay together to be a bridge for the others,
All
I will
right, all
follow
right.
them on the
Take a breath.
bridge.
Let's pedal.
I'm not there yet. Trying. Yeah, I'm off. Sorry. Sorry, Adrian, run. They surged past me on the hill.
Okay.
Wraps that up.
Well, see if you guys can get together.
Yeah.
Maybe TT.
Sorry.
I don't think you're gonna bring. Yeah, we're not gonna bring 7 seconds along.
Best hope is to see if you can drop 1 or 2 of them. Give us something to chase. Easier said than done. Y'all made to spin up Lewis. Feather on the uphill.
I'll just go for
Oops. Shit.
How about here?
Ah,
Yeah, that sucked. It was like
That was pretty.
second and a
That was
half
pretty
off.
early.
I know. I was like a second and a half off. They just kept surging again.
yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty roasted after that. Yeah. Good job, Brian and Adrian. Hang in
Yep.
there. Sorry, we all got dropped like lead balloons, really.
What's interesting is they're not playing games yet. I mean, maybe it's too early, but
Well, they don't have to. They want.
Yeah. They have it
Yeah.
mathematically locked
The
up.
same thing happened last race. I think we had someone go with the first move and they got cooked.
That was me.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I feel like I should probably go to the like
No,
I can
it's
be the
like
pain pig. Because
I sat up to try and get Vince back in the draft, and must have picked the wrong time because I
What's up,
just
Colin? How's it going, Colin?
slowed down like I hit mud, and then there was no catching back up.
Yeah, if anything, it looked like you were braking from where I was, but
Yeah, I wasn't. I literally just soft pedaled.
here come the games.
Yeah, well, you're allowed to play games when the math is mathin'.
Yep.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah, Christian, they did. I just couldn't catch back on.
All right, I'm going to
guys.
test them a little bit, Ryan.
Really close to catching back on, but I shouldn't have been in the front there and had everyone just pass me at the uphill.
Let them fill in the next two wheels.
That sucked. Terrible position. Yeah, Lewis, I'm gonna go. You can go up with Martel.
Okay.
I think I pulled.
Okay.
Felt like I was on the verge of pulling something. That's not me priming my excuse button.
Myers is getting dropped if you can separate.
No. We were at one drop, one go back to get them. I was in front for some reason, and then
I'm going to try to
launched over the top.
dislodge Myers.
Recover, and it was mathematically over in an instant. So, not great. So I'm just showing up early. This fan view one of them up front. All right, Adrian, I'll just fan view you. Yeah, they just gonna try and keep putting you guys through the ringer.
Well, we just kind of took the initiative there for a moment.
yeah.
Now the downhill does the work for us against Myers. That's the key moment there.
And so, Derek OTE is probably the best sprinter, or Faree, one of the two. Faree's the raw watt guy. OTE's watt per kilo. If they're gonna send anyone up the road, it's probably David Brisbila. To do a lead out. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, God.
One of you guys. Yep, that's Samuels again. That's their 4 or 5 20-minute guy.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. If you can hold Samuels and I can bridge to you at a moment for explosion,
Right here.
then no, it's too far.
All right, well, there's another, flattens out a bit up here, and then the next One's going. Now
This
you
is
can
gonna
go
just
over.
help us drop
Yeah, now you can go over.
Prisbala. Get ready, Ryan.
Spin up, Ryan. Spin up.
Two of us can go.
Yeah, they're on. They're on. The other guys are on. Yeah, well, like you said, Myers has dropped.
We can drop one more here.
Looks like just. Oh, never mind.
Paris, Sapphire.
Yeah, Furry's off the back. No, he's still there. Great job, guys. All right, we got David, David's probably most tired out of the bunch, it looks like, for Wappel, but
Who?
Prisbala.
Okay. Yeah, it's either him or Paris. One
Yeah,
of the two.
both of them are the lowest.
I mean, the problem is, I don't
You
think we
got
have.
5.
We don't have enough to drop them all.
David's going, David's pushing.
I think we now just focus on the finish, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't chase it. Don't chase it. He's fading, so.
My anvil's missing.
Ah. Got a gap? No, it's there.
I'll give you a little relief, Ryan. We'll just keep him close enough for the finish.
One's pushing.
Yeah, these two are their weakest, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but they're both still pretty strong, yep.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just saying relative to the others.
Yeah. Yeah, run.
And here comes the over the top soon enough.
Yeah, I'd let him continue to burn a bit. Hey, when you lap me, make sure to wave. Good job. Maybe put the pressure on a bit. See if you can shake him.
Hold on, Ryan. I just have to beat these guys. You just have to beat him.
You got me.
Okay.
You got me.
Yeah, good push. That dude's just a beast. Dude's an animal.
These guys don't seem eager to go get you.
Well,
It's
I don't
just
seem eager to fucking do anything right now.
recover.
So
Yeah, I would just recover. Yeah, not much you can do about that. That dude's still smashing like 5-0. That's impressive. Move to the side.
Spin up, spin up.
Yeah, that dude is an animal. Wow, that's impressive. All right, I'm moving to the side, gents.
Oh, they're drafting off of you.
I think it probably just pushed them over there.
There.
I think we expected that dude to do his solo break,
Well,
but it's still nonetheless crazy impressive.
Louis,
Dude's still smashing 5-0, like high fours.
Louis, you want to catch that other guy?
Yeah, see if you can grab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you
You
go.
guys can see if you can get to Myers. There's definitely enough time. And he probably doesn't care because even if we get to him and beat him, they still win.
He's riding like he cares.
Well, I mean, I still would care in his position. I don't want to lose. You got push ball off the back. Push, push. Yeah, now it's... Nice job, Ryan. He's back to Adrian.
Touch.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to catch him. That's
There's no way. He's probably easing because he's on the flat part.
Oh, I mean, Vincent and Lewis can probably catch Myers. Maybe. That nice warm-up today was really worthwhile. All right. Just a K to go. One's pushing. Yeah, he's... There's their free. He's like... He's probably a lead-out guy. But he does have a pretty good raw watts. So... Derek Odie is probably the sprinter in this group. Oh, they're all pretty even with each other. Get some speed into the left-hand bend. Hit that feather if you got it. Push, push, push. You got it. You got him. You're there. You're there, Ryan. Good sprint. Good effort.
Oh, went too heavy. Well done, Ryan.
Yeah, good effort. That was that was tough. You guys are almost back to Myers. It looks like. guys can get there. Yeah, Beaver's our race was done like
I heard.
8 km.
Yeah,
Mathematically, it was.
I
done
went too
like
heavy
8
a gear.
km. Yeah, it looked like you were.
Well, the thing is, they have numbers is incredibly difficult.
I'm
So you have to.
I'm moving to the side. Hold on. Push past me. Push past me. All right, continue. Say again.
It's just when they have numbers, it makes it incredibly difficult because they have a dude that goes at the base of the climb. Meanwhile,
Yeah, we
three of
had
them.
no choice but to follow the
Yeah.
front guy, but
Well, exactly,
it
and
gives
so
the third and fourth guy a lot better
Yeah, I mean, there's.
lead-in.
exactly. So I go second wheel, Ryan goes third wheel. Then that guy fades. The fresh guy gets in the front again.
Push,
So now
push.
Ryan and I are still going. And then the other two come over the top. So it's just one really, really long lead out. I mean, we're still finished. Only one of them beat us. But
Oh,
it just,
Vincent and Lewis almost caught Myers. Like within 5 seconds. Really impressive chase, gents.
Yeah, if we had one more lap.
Yeah. Well, don't feel like you need to wait for me because I got a whole nother lap. I've just been spinning in zone 2. I was Ryan and Adrian, I think you guys did good on that sprint, all things considered, for what you could even do there.
Yeah, I was kind of a little slow at the bottom just because, like, I needed a second to
Collect
off pedal,
yourself.
you know? Yeah, yeah. So I
well,
didn't have as much momentum as I would have liked, but yeah, it still was fine. Whatever.
I think when you followed him, I mean, that was, if he had pulled it off, then I could just try to attack the others through the bridge to you. But
Yeah, I was
since he got
close,
away,
but he just kept hammering it even when it flattened out, and I needed to recover. And I had
the
an
thing,
anvil and everything, but I had nothing left to push the pedals.
Oh yeah, I
the
mean, how
fourth
much
quick
you
drive.
guys? I'm surprised you had anything left for the sprint with. I mean, it was 2v5 for like 10 kilometers there.
Yeah, I was surprised it happened so early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no steering is no fun.
Oh yeah.
So you can't
I
race.
was,
Like I did the first lap like in the wind. I couldn't grab anybody.
yeah, I didn't want to discourage you, but I mean, I
Yeah,
knew that was
so
going to happen.
Yeah.
it's not even worth it.
That was me a couple weeks ago. My controller's broke, and it took a few weeks for them to send replacements, and
Yeah,
yeah, it sucks.
and, and I'm not the big kind of guy that needs to be in the front and push the pace. I need to be hiding somewhere. So yeah, sorry guys. Did my
All
No,
good,
best.
all
no.
good.
Hey, saying so. I know you're Canadian, but saying sorry is illegal here.
No, it's a soft sorry. Man. I'm not really sorry.
I think we were in for a rough time. Anyway, with that, who's that guy up front? Samuels. I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, I checked in with him like with a little bit to go, and he had averaged like 4.1 for the race, and then I mean, dude was still doing like high 4s, low 5s, like all the way to the end.
I was hoping we would drop one
machine.
more of them before he went, because I feel like
No,
we
but
were close to having a 2v3.
well, the thing is, I
But
started spending all that energy because Prisbala and Myers both look targetable. But
yeah,
they
no,
every
yeah,
after because I went at them for like 2 laps, but then they kept stretching out for Prisbala right at the edge of the
man.
cusp
If
and stuff.
if I get a lap showing the Samuels, like That would have been great because I ended up with like an 8-second gap, but on you guys, but I couldn't hold it by myself.
Well, good efforts on your end either way. And
Yeah.
Lewis, Vincent, pretty impressive that you guys almost caught Myers.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
pretty happy with the numbers, actually. Good
wait a
job, Louis.
second. I
All right, take it
I
easy,
just
gents.
caught him.
Have a good
Yeah.
night, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, well, yeah, that was a rough go. I think we were pretty much mathematically done there, like 8 km, something like that, if that. One fell off the back, another went to go get him. They pushed over the top of me. I couldn't hang on, so the 3 dropped like in a matter of 5 to 10 seconds. So it was done and dusted pretty quickly, but that's how they go sometimes. No big deal. So next season, I'll be switching teams, move into Synoxum, so that should be fun. Looking forward to racing with most of the former Xipher crowd. This team has essentially become what Unarium used to be, like the Ruby Emerald type team. And then me at the back, mid Sapphire. And then Synoxum is kind of taking the place where Xipher used to be, so it kind of makes sense for me to go where my current fitness and skill level is. Be of use. Looking forward to getting back with a lot of guys who I used to race with. It should be a fun time. Yeah, I think some pretty good 1 minute, 1 and 2 minute power numbers early on in this race. I'm definitely interested in seeing what those numbers are after this. But we'll just do a nice light spin the rest of the time. Basically our cool down before the cool down. Good question, Christian. We're just gonna keep Xipher as kind of a Ruby Emerald level team, which it basically currently is. It's basically Ruby Emerald plus me, mid Sapphire, and right now Synoxum, the team below that, is kind of filling the space where Xipher used to be. So, I mean, I think for all intents and purposes, Xipher is basically Unarium, what Unarium used to be, and Synoxum is basically what Xipher used to be. So, kind of an interesting swap, but kind of more of my forte with what my current fitness level is, so it just kind of makes sense there. So, a lot of the same guys from Xipher, like the original Xipher team, swapped over to Synoxum for the summer. I wanted a little bit more of a challenge, which I think was probably a little overambitious. I don't know, it's still been fine. Like, I mean, fair share of races finish like this where get 10th or towards the back, and that's okay. Like, kind of expected that, but I think think I'm just looking for something more my level, which is okay, not a huge deal. Like I said, most of the people I used to race with on Xipher are kind of on Synoxum, or half of them are anyway, so it just kind of makes sense to regroup with them. So my score keeps falling like a rock. I'd hope to use this season to ideally try to make a push to get into Emerald, but I think at the start of the season was recovering from illness.